Mm-hmm. I need. Well, I need to see if the audio is working. I need audio test. Come on. Okay.
Alright, we are here for the virtual NASCAR Racing League Xfinity Series race from AutoClub Speedway. We just finished up the Cup race a few minutes ago. Really good finish. Trippy Tricks, who's also running this race in the double zero, uh, with a last lap pass over the 34. Very close finish. Very good finish for the second season in a row. Looking to maybe see the same thing. There's a lot of for this race. There's a lot of Cup drivers in this race. You got one of our normal commentators for our Xfinity is actually running in this race, which is Lear or El Captain I, whatever you want to call it. We got Mark. So Mark also just ran this race, but he uh, he didn't have the had a rough race. We'll say that. But of course, he is coming off that win from Road America yesterday, breaking that very long winless streak in Xfinity. Uh, to going. True, I mentioned Trippy. Nope. Yeah, that's about it actually, I believe. As we're about to load into qualifying, remember these cars will make a lap here, park on the back straightaway, then they'll get sent out one by one via or based on their number. Asylums, are you in? And is everything working? Nope. Base.
I am joining the lobby now.
Okay, there you go. Titan, are you here? No, Ferrara's running. He's not in qualifying. But did Yellow get in there? Okay. I don't know who the other one is. Titan. I don't know what happened to Titan, but oh well. Well, hopefully he'll be here shortly. So I'm in. Are you in the race yet, Asylums?
I'm loading in.
Okay. Well, these guys are just starting, so you're not gonna miss much. Of course, they gotta make it back around to the back here and park it first. But in the meantime, some things to follow up on. So, oh, another Cup driver. I'm sorry, I forgot. Speaking of which, and I'll get to that in a minute. So, guys that are having subs here, I'll go down this list. Oh, wait, is Alex in here? That might be the other one I'm missing. Um, good. Okay. Anyway, so the guys that we have subs for. So, the double zero cornhole. He had a very good run at Road America last night. He is not here today. Trippy Tricks, your Cup race winner. And also he won this race last season. And Xfinity is in that car. The 4 car, which is Coca 100, who was actually supposed to run Road America last night and had some issues. But he is here tonight. The 9 of Racetrack 19, that is Yellow Gold, or Yellow Godly in there. He is a Cup driver, had a really good run tonight as well. In the cup race, he's subbing. I believe that's all. Oh, okay, so the O2 car has had an issue. But everybody's on the backstretch. I say we get started. The 00 should be the first to go out here. Indeed, he is going now. The 00 on track. Now, something I expect these guys to do is probably run the outside, definitely for their warm-ups. They only get a lap here, and then of course time from the back to the line to warm up, but I expect these guys to probably run at least the outside, try to gain as much speed as possible. Now the line they run here, of course these are all on base setups, but that's going to be interesting. This is a very wide racetrack. It's about 6 lanes wide. The apron works for a good portion of it. I don't see them running the bottom. This track's also very bumpy. I know one of the things that happened in the car race a lot was guys were hitting those bumps and it was either knocking them up the track or knocking them loose. It was at one point in there nearly caused a big wreck. I don't see. Let's see here, Trippy. How's he doing? I believe that is the end of his lap. Solemns, is the audio good, by the way?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Alright. Yeah, but it should be the 4 to go next. 02. Oh no, oh yeah, never mind. Yeah, 09 is going. Dirt. Not bad. There's the 09, that is Captain. And one of the voices you should be relatively familiar with at this point. If you regularly watch these races, that is one of our commentators. He has stepped out of the booth and into the race car for tonight's race, however. Looking to try to take a win. He ran very well here in the cup race. Got caught up in a wreck late in the race and ended up having what I would say undeserving finish. He was towards the back, racing it. Yeah, did not have a very good finish there. I'm expecting him to really want to win this race, kind of in redemption for that one. Of course, that's the second season in a row. He's lost the cup race last season. However, very, very close finish, door to door at the line between him and Trippy, and then of course he ended up being very close finish, and very nearly won that race, at least on track. Ran a pretty smooth lap there. Eric just caused 4 in the 4 car, starting for Cobb. Should be the next to go out here. And indeed, there he is. Alex, so he was supposed to run, he's got 1 star at the season Xfinity. He ran down to Daytona. Was supposed to run Road America, had an issue, mechanical issue. They were not able to get the car out. Sorry there, guys. I had to do something real quick. But yeah, Alex probably looking for redemption, similar to Lear. Had a good run in the cup race. Had some things happen. Like I said, those bumps, they were a big effect for him. Look for him for redemption. Running a pretty good lap here, running a pretty decent line. One thing I'm noticing, I don't know, I'm not in the car and I haven't run here in a while. I believe these are tighter than the cup car. He finishes up. I believe the next car should be the 9 of Yellow Gold, subbing for Racer. There's Yellow. Has Titan gotten back yet? Alright. Yellow come out of 4 here to start his lap. Another one had a really good run in the cup race. He's run, I believe, just about every race Xfinity race as well this season. I'm trying to see. I think the only one he did not run was Kansas. He ran down in Daytona. He ran Road America yesterday. Had a really good run there. Top 5 finish. Of course, he's running here, subbing for driver in the 9 racetrack. He doesn't have a win. He's on a very long winless streak in both Cup and Xfinity, but he's definitely shown a lot of speed. Of course, we go back. He is a former Cup champion. He when he was here full time, he had a breakout season. He had a breakout season and won about 5 races, and he was not able to win the championship due to missing some races later in the season. Now the 12 rookie, I believe this is actually the first rookie of the, well, as far as a full-time rookie, I believe this is the first one to go out here. This is his first time at this racetrack in this series. He's shown a lot of speed. Yesterday, I would say a heartbreaking loss. Tried to go for some fuel strategy. Very nearly worked. I ran out of fuel on the last lap with 2 to go. Ended up finishing 7th in that race. Ran out on the last lap. And, I mean, I can only imagine the agony of running out, especially Road America, where it's such a long lap. Running out and just seeing everybody go past you and you can't do anything about it. But had a heartbreaking loss yesterday. But he definitely showed a lot of speed. He also showed a lot of speed a couple races ago at Kansas. But I look for this 12 to possibly be definitely in contention today as far as newcomers go, as far as the rookies. Obviously, there's a lot of veteran drivers in this race. This field's very veteran heavy. There's 10 cars racing. There's 2 that missed qualifying. But this field's 10 cars strong. It's a lot of guys. He finishes up. Next should be, I want to say, 23? 22. Okay, Jacob Monday. My bad. I derped. Jacob, interesting thing. He just ran the Cup race, so he's got a little bit more track time than some of these other full-time guys that are here. Just finished up with the Cup race. He had a little bit of a rough time there. His thing is really tight. You can kind of see it. I don't know if that's by design, but it looked like he maybe tried to go for the middle and kind of went up a little bit higher than he would have liked to there. But it comes down to the start. But he's a former champion of the series. He has won here before. He won here, if I remember, 2 seasons ago. Also, last lap pass. At the time, it was Hornet, the 00, Coco, and the 4. Those 2 got together at 3 and 4 on the last lap. He put himself in the right position at the right time. When those guys got in trouble, he was able to sneak by and take a win. He did run very strong at that. If I remember correctly, he also got the pole. So he does have a win here. He's got a championship. He's also won. Now Michigan is kind of similar to this track. He's got a win at Michigan too. Of course, the thing about AutoClub compared to Michigan's a very smooth track. It's a fairly new surface. This place is very hard on tires. Yeah, there's a little bit of banking difference too. As 23 goes out here. Of course, talking about him earlier, just finished up with the Cup race, had a rough run there. But he is coming off that win at Road America with a really good strategy, had a great race. Running top 5 almost the entire time, actually top 3 almost the entire time. Comes down to start, it's coming to start. Actually, I guess he's already started, but I look for him to possibly be very fast here as well. One of the veterans of the series. This is his 3rd season full time. But he's won, but this is the first time he's won in this series. Now, he did win the Cup race at Watkins Glen last season. And a great finish, and very nearly won Sonoma as well. Very good on road courses. But the ovals, he's had a lot of good runs though. But the ovals, he has bad luck. He tends to make mistakes. There's mistakes that have been made, such as apron. For instance, New Hampshire. after last season, very with Asylums, and hit the apron late, spun, and ended up losing the race very fast today. He finishes up. We'll take a really solid lap there, and I believe that is everyone. Yes, that is. That is everybody. So qualifying's over. These guys are just kind of run around here, not run a faster lap or anything. So, of course, two guys that did not qualify, the 0 and the 02. 02 tried to start, missed qualifying. He will start ninth on the field. And 10th place will be Ferrara. He missed, so... Or no, actually, wait, wasn't there somebody else that missed as well? How many cars? Well, Titan's not running. But, so I'm interested to see, I don't know how much time we have left in qualifying here. Has the timer come up yet? About a minute 10 here before time expires, and then we'll get to see these guys' lap times. Asylums, judging by those lap times, who do you think got pulled? Just an estimate.
I'm gonna have to go with that 00. He looked very, very good.
I agree. I would tend to agree with you. I believe he also got pulled. I'm trying to see. Hang on a second, I'm gonna send a message real quick. Alright, qualifying, I believe, is either over. Uh-oh. What just happened?
What do you mean,
Oh.
what just happened?
Yes, indeed. Qualifying has ended, so we're about to be able to see these guys' lap times. Get these come out.
Alright, Kevin, we have one thing here.
What?
Kevin, we can hear you, I can hear you, but there's a little bit of crackling here and there.
That might be my mic. Because I'm moving my head around trying to grab stuff, so...
It's probably the whatever it is. And
Hang on a minute.
just like we predicted, that 00 is on pole.
Hold on, I am currently in contact with Titan. We're trying to get some out. A poll. Just kind of like we predicted. So I expect him, Cup driver, just won a Cup race. Who's winning the game right now? Okay. Give me a minute. Okay, Titan will not be here. I'll have to figure out what the heck that's about later. But alright, we should be, I would say, getting close here to start time. Okay. Should be 10. I want. Okay, lobby is going to start up. Of course, once you guys get in the loading screen, please let me know. Or let us know.
The, but based on the lap times, who do you think will win this race, Kevin?
I didn't see you qualify second because I have my guide open, but uh,
Nice one.
I'd have to. I would say somebody to really look at is going to be the 00, but because of his experience level, he won this race last season, in Xfinity, and oh, I got hiccups. Excuse me. I had to think I have to think he's probably going to be the favorite here. Of course, there's a lot of fast guys here, a lot of cup guys, like I said, in this field. Where is Lear? I haven't heard Lear talk. Waiting for guys to get in. Now, one thing I will say, I don't know what fuel and tires are going to be like here. I kind of know what they were like in the Cup race, so I'm going to guess we're probably going to have, I'm going to estimate maybe 10 laps or so on fuel, and we'll try to get an official on that when we start it here. But I don't know how tires are going to be because these cars, if you couldn't, I know just from running the Cup race and just from here, what I'm hearing from guys, are running very good bit tighter than the Cup cars, which could theoretically eat tires more as you had to put more wheel input into the car. So, interesting thing going on here in the driver chat. Anyways, uh-oh. Trying to get going. How many are in there, boys? Who are we missing? We're missing one person. Okay. Wait, there's only 9 of you? There should be 10. Alright, we got 9 cars, my bad. We are joining in here about to catch the green flag. Asylums, do you have an invite?
I am loading in now as we speak.
As I. Now, something. Where do you expect these guys? Of course, you ran a lot better than I did in the Cup race, so you have probably gonna be a little bit more acclimated. Where do you think these guys are gonna run line-wise? Especially with the Xfinity cars being tighter.
I mean, I do believe they're going to try to arc it in more to the corners so they can get a better run through the corners.
I have a funny feeling here. I'd have to. Yeah, thank you. I'd have to say, personally, I'm gonna guess more middle to lower, closer to the bottom, but not all the way on that bottom lane. Is gonna be preferred here. Of course, going over rules real quick. On restarts, these guys cannot go below the apron until they cross the start-finish line. So, problems for the 0. We're underway here at AutoClub. People making their way down to turn 1 for the first time. Big issues for the 0. We stay green though.
00 is trying to clear that. Oh, what is that?
Oh, making
09?
contact a little bit further back though. Okay, 22 had an issue. Small one. Side by side for this lead. Well, not quite. Almost. 00 clears.
09 goes for a crossover.
Oh. Race back into 1 now.
At 09 looking inside.
On the 00. He's there. I believe if he is.
Oh, 00's in the wall.
Oh.
He hangs on to it though. What a save.
00 looks very loose right now. Tight. These guys battling a really tight condition. I kind of expected that. Xfinity cars run very tight. Looks like double zero. Kind of, yeah, like I said, it kind of. Actually, double zeros run about where I expected. Kind of more, a little bit closer to the bottom, but towards the middle. How many? Can we get a lap count for stage? How about fuel count? Oh, ooh, double zero, gonna look low. He's there. Yes, he is. Side by side. I have to go there. Oh, get a little close on the front. I couldn't tell. Did we make contact there? Double zero goes back around the 23. What? Oh, why did I say 23? Never mind. I can't count. I don't read numbers, guys. It's okay. But yeah, like I said though, that 12. I don't know why I said 23. I'm sorry, banana. But like I said, highest up right now. I kind of expected that. Like I said, he's shown a lot of speed early on this season. Came very close to running or winning the Road America race. Yesterday he ran very good at Kansas. He's shown speed, and I once again, expect him to run well here. And we got the lead. Let's see. Ooh, okay. Double zero has fallen back to.
They're about
second.
They're a free wide for 4th place right now.
Oh,
look at these guys.
I see that.
It's heating up.
Versus place wide, you can fit it. 3 laps to go in the stage. Oh, are they making contact back there?
We got a wrecker.
Big problem, says. There's going to be a game caution. Of course, cautions are closed for the stage. Only one, okay.
Only one, and we're still good. The 09 and the 23 are making contact.
That could be interesting.
That don't know.
Of course, that is Lear. I haven't heard much out of the 09.
The 9 and the 23. Camp. My bad.
Oh, the 9.
That is the 9 and the 23. 2 to go.
It almost looks. I don't know if I don't know if maybe this is him trying to. I don't know. It looks like the double zero though has kind of fallen off a little bit from where he started at the beginning of this run. Of course, we know everybody's doing it in a very tight position.
I mean, he is fighting a tight race car as well. So
that's what I'm saying. Yeah, I don't know. Of course, these guys have not put in a setup yet either. They haven't had a chance to go down pit road, get setups in. So do expect all that to change once this stage ends. I feel like this race may take a very different shape as we go into stage 2. White flag in the stage. Back into 1. Top 3. Well, might have
that. That 02 splits it.
Depending on, might
in
get
the 4th.
Pass here for 2nd place. If the double zero can get a big enough run down the back here. We'll see. Double zero, or not double zero, the zero car having tire problems. Double zero trying to see if we can get to 2nd place here. Oh, and there's. Ooh. Oh. Oh. In the front here. That's the stage.
Who got there? The 9. The 9 will cross in 4th.
And yellow
subbing
for race are gonna
got him by an inch.
I'm gonna take a drink.
So the 09 Lear will win stage 1, followed by the 4 of who is in that 4 car tonight?
Air Just Cause.
Air Just Cause, followed by double zero Trippy Tricks. The 9 of Yellow Goldie, and rounding out your top 5 is who's that?
I believe it's Mark.
I believe it's the 23 of Mark.
Now, once again, I do expect this now to take a very different turn. These guys now are going to take time to put setups on their cars, fixing those very, very tight conditions everybody's been dealing with today so far. Of course, this may also change. um, see, is anybody? I'm curious too. There's another thing that could be here happening. These guys may very well shuffle on pit road here. Let's go and see. Ooh. 00 loses a spot on pit road. Green flag back underway. Stage 2. Here we go. Three laps good on fuel. 7 laps in this stage. Guys got setups in. I have a funny feeling this stage will be pretty entertaining. Man, this thing looks like Daytona. Like a miniature Daytona with a wider surface. Look at this pack.
Now the majority of the line is choosing the outside lane. Is that surprising to you?
I see that. It looks kind of, that's very interesting to me. And of course, they're making contact back there. I don't know if that was wall contact or a couple guys actually gotten into each other, but. Well, I look at the 00 too. 00 has moved, is starting.
As we got a wreck, we have a car around 00. No, the 0 is around.
That'll be a caution at the start-finish line.
That will bring our first caution of the night.
That's gonna be it. Pit road should be closed. Yes, it will. That was not 5 laps. These guys are gonna, once they hit the start-finish line here, gonna slow down to a measly pace of 70 miles per hour. Oh, and okay, that's interesting.
Pit road is not open. I don't believe.
So these guys. 00 making a decision to go down. Possibly maybe get set up back in, finish setups, and of course that will be a penalty of starting at the. If he even makes it back there, of course the field does not have to wait on him. They can go without. So.
That is right. They can.
They had to finish their service. Looks like a pretty good stop there. Makes his way back on the track. Gonna try to catch up to the back. But let's see. What do we got for a lineup here? We got. Ooh. Okay. I'm curious. Hang on. Let me see what the 00 is at. 00 still catching up here. I believe he will make it back. Don't see that being an issue.
Now these cars have not been.
00. It's gonna be close here if he makes it. Oh, he's here. Okay, we're good.
Now these cars have not been getting upset with all the bumps
Green
that
flag.
these Cup cars did.
Back in the air. And I need to get a correct camera. There we go. Guys, back up to speed. They're making their way through 1 and 2.
That 23 on the outside is going.
Possible tensions though between the 22 and the 00.
Oh no.
Uh-oh. 22 not very happy right now with the 00.
So the 22 and the 00 have some very choice words for each other right now.
Meanwhile, back up in the front of the field, well, our leader has kind of ready to go. Okay. Our leader has seemed to put a bit of a gap, not a huge one, but a little bit of one, over second place. Now I'm curious, are these guys going to catch back up because of draft? but Oh Lord, I can't think right now. There's interesting things going on right now. Oh no. We come 2 laps to go now and stage 2 here. Well, I have to say, oh, a battle back there, maybe. um, riding on board. I'm seeing. Hang on, let me get a different camera. How about that? I can't. Are they actually gaining? I want to see something. They're gaining. It looks like the gap between your leader and then, of course, that little pack right there in second place is staying about the same. He's maybe pulled a little. Well, I say that. Hold on. I looks like he pulled away a little bit there. Not much. Very close. The guy's not really racing too much back behind him. I'd say. Looking here. Oh. Contact between the O2 and the 4. I don't know how that's gonna go over. Now I will say the O2. Something I've noticed with him. Just his driving style. He's a rookie. He's new. But something I've noticed about him. Stage is over there. He's got a very aggressive driving style, and it's gotten very mixed reviews
DO9 wins
from the
another
drivers.
stage.
Yep, looks like Lear. He's trying to get, like I said earlier, he lost that cup race. He ran up front almost the entire race. Lost that cup race. So like I said, I think he was going to come back here and try to get redemption for that. He seems to be doing that.
Yes, he is.
Been very fast. He kind of pulled away there from that little pack behind him. Kind of pulled out about 2-3 car lengths over and just kind of held that consistently. Now I do believe, and we'll have to get a count on this. They only get 10 on fuel, so I believe there will be a pit stop potentially in this stage. So if that's the case, 23 gains on pit road. I do. Can we get a lap count if we go green, when we go green here? Green underway. 19 laps go, and they only get about 10 on the fuel. So a pit stop is guaranteed. Now whether that be under caution or under green. If we have not had a lot of caution this race, we only had 1 yellow. Pit stops are going to happen under green. And what that comes with, and this is going to depend, I don't know much about tire wear for these guys. I know Cup wasn't wearing too terribly bad. Oh, well, perhaps I spoke too soon. The caution to be out at the start-finish line. Oh!
Now this is interesting. The O2 has made it up here to the front of the field. He's been quiet this race.
70. These guys aren't gonna. We won't be opening pit roads. These guys will double up. They'll go back to. Look at them all beating and banging under caution. But base speed is 70 miles an hour. What did you see happen there? I couldn't quite catch that. I was looking up for front. So what I'm hearing, essentially the 12 either got too close or actually hit the apron and sent the car around. Of course, that is a thing in this game that you, well, and I guess it's realistic too, but you get on that little drop off there from where the truck's banked to where it's more flat on the apron. Yeah, that can turn your car as, of course, kind of off-centers your car. We're about to head back to the green flag here. Who's the leader? There we go.
It's at
Okay.
09 still.
This man has put on a clinic here today. But take them back to the green. They're going to go at the start-finish line, and the leader's going to call it. Let's see what we got. Green flag back in the air.
And it looks like that. It looks like that 0-2 could have possibly jumped that restart.
I would think that's probably going to be a black flag. The 0-2 is going to get a black flag. You will have to drop to the rear of this field.
Before we do this, let me get a review on it. We can review this.
Paul Carr has passed his teammate L9 for the lead.
That 12 is starting to, you know.
Like I said, he was one of my picks to win this race. Strong speed all season.
That
double zero
rookie,
in the
man.
wall. Uh-oh.
That rookie is.
Well, and I will say, back in trucks last season, he didn't win the championship because of some things that happened in the playoffs, but 6-win season. He won a lot of races. Of course, got moved up to Xfinity this season, deservingly so. And he has not disappointed since he's been up here. Had some good runs, including here today. Of course, the Lead Road America, like I said, had a heartbreaking loss. And you see now he's jumped up here, leading his teammate around this 2-mile speedway.
Why is there battling?
But
now?
as I say that, teammate looks to the inside. Down the front here. Get an aerial cam if I can. There we go.
I think he just let him go by. I do believe he ain't gonna fight it much.
There he goes. They're still close though. I'm also wondering too. Of course, fuel is still a concern. I believe they're roughly still about 8 short, 8-9 short. Of course, actually, we should be closing in. I don't know. I know this has been a pretty decent run. Probably about 14 to go, if I had to guess. 13. 14 to go. Yep. So about 4 laps away from the pit window opening.
It looks like our pick to win this race seems to be falling off a little bit more.
Definitely seems to be the 0-0 seems to be struggling with the handle on that car. Possibly still battling a tight condition. He is starting to catch back up, but he's had 6 struggles today. Oh, trouble back there.
The 0-0 is around again. It seems to be. Oh, the 0.
That's gonna be a caution at the start-finish line. So. I don't know. Let me see. Pits should be open here. I believe they went green with like 17 to go. So we should be hitting 12 here. Caution is out. Pace speed gonna be 70 here. Let me see. How many laps?
That 0 car is not having a good race.
5? It was 5? Okay. So, pit road's going to be open here. Now, I believe we have 12 to go. That's going to put us back to green with 10 to go. These guys are going to be pitting with 11. This could come down, if this goes green to the end. We've only had 2 cautions today, so it very well could. This could be a fuel mileage race. You only get 10 on fuel. You're going to be pitting. When you come out, you'll have 11 to go. We'll go green with 10, but obviously there's a little bit of fuel there. I don't know how much you can save under this caution here to try to gain fuel mileage, some laps there. But they should be about 1, maybe 1.5 short, if I had to guess. I don't know. It depends where everything drops off. They make their way down pit road here. Of course, another thing, too, that could happen, these guys, pit physics in this game kind of interesting. So, even under caution, you can lose quite a bit of time on pit road. Let's see what happens here. Who's gonna get him off? You think anybody try 2 tires here, Asylums?
I think everybody takes 4. They still got they have a decent time to go still.
Now, I will point something out. If this goes to fuel mileage, if this does go green, like I said, once again, possibility very real. We've only had 2 cautions this whole race.
Mm-hmm.
Or actually, no, we've had 3 cautions. My bad. That was the 3rd caution. This is only our 3rd caution. We haven't. It's been a very green race. Somebody I look for. This he loves fuel strategy. I look for that 4 car to possibly try something along the lines of saving fuel here. He tends to be very good at that. He's won quite a few races. His first Xfinity win came at Atlanta back in the first season on a strategy. So once again, as well as his second Cup win at New Hampshire came on fuel mileage. So, interesting things going on the pit road. Well then.
Well, now, another car that seems to be liking fuel strategy is at 12. We all know he didn't, he didn't make it yesterday.
I say if that was me, I'd be a little bit fearful of that again, especially with that being so recent. But he may not be.
Man, he
One
might
thing
learn
you
from
have
this.
to be confident in is yourself when it comes to strategy. You have to be confident in what you're doing. So if he's confident enough, he can definitely pull something. Did a really good job yesterday. Just came up about a half a lap short. Oh.
Now the real question.
Oh, but so I definitely looked for the 4, 12.
Yes. Have we seen the last caution in this race? If we would get a couple
I would like to say so, but I don't know because we're getting down to it now. These guys, intensity about to ramp up. We're gonna go green with 10 laps remaining here. Intensity should ramp up. I expect these guys to have a little bit more take and a little less get green flag back in the air. We're gonna see. Right now it's a fuel mileage race. We're gonna see what happens here. Will we get another caution? Only time will tell. They race back into 1. Oh,
It looks like they're 4 wide for 5th.
Oh my
place back
lord.
there.
Like I said, intensity gonna ramp up here. Coming to 9 laps to go. Time winding down. These guys still very close up here at the front too. They have not really pulled that far away as far as the leaders go. Oh, I'm making a little bit of contact. Let's see. I don't know if there's somebody in the wall or car contact. I don't have a very good camera right there.
No, he was not put into the wall, but he looks like he's almost left out to dry there. But he does get tucked back in.
Oh!
Oh! We have one around. SCO9.
That's gonna be, well, that's gonna be a caution game.
Well, that answers
Okay,
your
so here's the
question.
kicker. That's gonna be a caution at the start finish line. However, it's not a game caution. The pits won't be open. That was only about 2 laps. Fuel is still going to be a factor here. Now, something interesting. Pits will be closed. But do you come down and top off? Do you risk losing track position to come down and top off? Or do you try to save under caution here? You're only about a lap and a half short.
I mean, I think they need to save. I don't think losing track position would be worth it. Oh, as I say that, the 09 is actually coming down.
That wrecked there?
I mean, 09 has nothing to lose, so...
I was gonna say, 09 was one of those guys
and
that
the 9's down
was
pit
involved
road.
in that caution.
And is that the
so.
00? The 00 is also down pit road, so...
If you guys are electing to... Well, and I guess the 09 was kind
and
of
the 12. The 12 is also
12.
down here.
Somebody
He's
we really
coming
thought
out.
was going to be somebody to try fuel mileage.
Oh, right.
So, things have turned. I'm going to take a drink because I'm about to die of dehydration.
Yeah, let's not do that.
Yeah, not on stream. Can't do that live. 09 is out of pit road.
Who's just gonna put the leader?
Now, who's our leader now? Because this shook up the running order quite a bit.
The 0-2 will take
The
over the
rookie.
lead.
Second place here. Okay, here we go. I'm back up here.
Do you think these front runners now can hold off the guys that have been up here the whole race?
I don't know about the 0-2. The 0-2's got a very aggressive driving style. That could be interesting. The 0, on the other hand, he's had a rough day. I'm gonna guess no. Going at the start-finish line, the leader will call it, and we're gonna get going. Green flag in the air. We're going. It's about what, 8-7 to go? 7
This
laps.
is going to be interesting.
At AutoClub, the 0-2 to the.
They're free wide. Ooh,
who the heck was behind the
contact between the 12 and the 00. They're free wide.
Oh.
The 09 and 9 is free wide.
Looks like y'all saved it back there. That was a very intense moment, though. Let's see it all side by side. Just a little bit further here.
The 23 to the lead.
Oh.
0-2. I cannot see him. There he is. 0-2 is in the lead.
Oh Lord, they are getting racy up here. I think the intensity level went up about, I don't know, 50%. And of course, remember, these guys up front, some of these guys have not, they are still, as far as we know, not good on fuel. And obviously, you had time to save under that caution. But, these guys, I believe they're coming to 5 laps to go here. So when that happens, we'll get 2-car cautions, same incident. But, not all these guys up here pitted under that caution, so they're not all good. 5 laps to go there at the start-finish line.
Oh, they're wrecking.
Oh, big wreck. And now, that changes everything. Fuel mileage out the window. Now, it's going to be what should be a 2-lap shootout for this win.
Green,
that
white,
was 5
checker.
laps, yeah. Should be, well, and I won't be green, white, checkered yet, because we're still technically in the scheduled distance, but we had 5 to go. It should eat 3 laps off the lap distance. It may be green, white, checkers, though. It depends how the game counts it. Now, what I'm curious about, does anybody stay out here? Those guys that didn't pit, do they stay out? They're on older tires. This is going to be interesting here. This caution could potentially shake up this running order quite a bit. Some of those guys that possibly pitted under that last caution while pits were closed may stay out here.
The 09 and the 00 back out front.
Commissioner, I'm hearing possibly that 09 took tires. Green flags to go at AutoClub.
But he clears them. They are already single file.
Back into 1, single file. That kind of surprises me a little now. Making their way down the backstretch. 00 is all over the back of the 09. Low. He's gonna get a run here. I think he's gonna be underneath. We'll see. Oh, they get close. I don't know if they made contact. They got real close. Side by side off of 4. The 00. Oh, it's gonna be close. I'm gonna lead that lap. White flag in the air one more time. Ooh.
Side by side.
Coming
okay,
down to the end of
let's
this
see what
thing,
happens.
On the back. Double 0. Oh, 9. Now. And come out of 4. Race is over. And
that is it.
That is it. Trippy tricks in the 00. Most beginning of this to win. He indeed does that. But he did not get there easily. He had to fight his way through the field. He came back to front quite a few times. I would argue that caution at the very end probably put him in that position, so he was able to beat back to the front.
Mm-hmm.
Because otherwise he was a little bit further.
Now, do you... Now, did that
Hopefully somebody got
09...
results
Do you
there.
think that 09 made a mistake taking 2 tires?
Um, I think it was a good. Don't leave yet. I think it was a good. I don't know because I would say maybe, but at the same time, I think he was trying to. It's kind of like a. In one way, yes. Another way, no. Because he takes those. He takes 2 tires. He gets back up front. 2 laps to go. It's not a lot of time. I would say. I mean, it was a good gamble. Um, I don't. I don't really know if it was the best decision, speed wise.
Mm-hmm.
You guys can leave now. Yeah, I don't know if it was the best decision speed wise, but I think strategy definitely a back position. It was a good gamble, especially where he's not a full time driver. He can afford to take those gambles.
Now, let's do... let's do something here.
A lot of guys complaining about the 0-2.
Let's interview the top 3.
Why not?
Let's get a word for who do you want to start with?
Let's see. Who was the top 3? I know Lear, Chirpy. Who finished third today? Mark did. What do you say we go down? Let's say we start third to first. Why don't we start with yesterday's winner? Coming back with a top 3. Good run today.
All right, please include your audio.
Make sure to include your audio. What did you think? What did you think of that? The restart there. How did that last caution affect you today, Mark? Because I know you were up front or up toward the front quite a bit today. Would you have liked to see that go green to the end, or were you all right with that? Were you happy about that caution? Stop.
Mark, your audio is not included.
Uh, Now. All right. Let's try that again. Having a audio issue. There we go. All right. Let's try again. So, Mark, let's start here somewhere else. How about your car? How did your car do today? I know a lot of guys, at least very early on, dealing with a very tight condition. Did that affect you early in the race? How much? And then were you able to get it resolved later in the race and get the most out of your car?
In the beginning of the race, it was so tight, and I was kind of afraid to adjust it because I was afraid to make it too loose. Yeah, and at the end, I was never really able to get it to my liking. So
So
tough
what
race.
more than I'd say both on track, off track did you need? And also going to stage 3 while we're talking about this, were you trying a fuel strategy at all? Were you trying to save, or was your plan to pit there before that caution came out?
Uh, my plan was to save, but since the oh, but yeah, I'm really not in the mood right now. I really don't want to talk.
All right.
I'm
Well, thank
sorry.
you for your time, sir. All right, let's jump to our second place driver. I think let you take this one asylum, Mr. L Captain. He's a fellow commentator.
All right, Damon, you got a
Hello.
copy?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so please include your
Yes.
audio.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so I'm going to assume you didn't want to see that last caution. Oh. What
Well,
was your, what was your thought process on what to take on that last caution there?
had nothing to lose. I'm not running full-time in it, so have fun.
Fair enough.
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
Yep.
Alright. Well, I do have one question. I'm gonna step in here real quick. Lear, you had a very fast car today. And I know going back to the Cup race, you had a very fast car there as well. You got caught up at the in a late race incident. Coming back to this though, does this kind of make up for that, or do you think the only thing really that makes up for that is a win?
Mm-mm. AutoClub's on the hit list. Like, I mean, I like, I'm like Darlington's Darlington was my sweetheart, but after coming so close to AutoClub so many times, that's got to be my favorite track to go to. It's the funnest track. We're in several different lanes in it. Uh, it's all around fun track. Just not bad luck 2 years on the road. Just part of it on my doings, part of it just racing incidents. Just disappointing, but learned from it.
Well, you definitely had a great run today, and I believe you won both stages. So
In
finished
both
second.
races, yep.
So
In both races, yep.
both
Oh, the
stages.
beauty.
But won both stages, finished second. Definitely a good day. But I'm sure you would rather had that win. But thank you for your
Mm-hmm.
time, and good luck moving forward to Bristol next time. Now, why don't we get to our race winner? Of course, this man, he won the Cup race earlier today in a really close battle with you, Asylums. So this should be fun. Trippy, you there?
Mm-hmm. Very good.
Got your audio?
Yep. Yes.
Trippy. Of course, you won the Cup race earlier today. Came in Auto Club. Now, you got 2 out of 3 races this weekend, and then of course, but you had to work for this one. You had to work for both of them, but you really had to work for this one. You had a lot of trouble, it seemed, with getting in the wall, getting caught up in the wrong place at the wrong time. As well, I know in stage 1 you had it seemed like you had a really, really tight cause of it.
Yeah.
How much did that tight also, you ended up being able to drive 2 times as well. How do you sum all that up into your race today?
Um. I mean, I knew coming in and qualifying, I knew it was going to be tight, but it just felt tighter in the race. That's why early on I hit the wall right on the exit, and I was pretty mad about that because then I lost all my time off of that. But I figured try out the cup setup I put in, which worked beautifully fine once I got it started. Had a little bit of trouble in stage 2, where I came back around the field because I pit when pits are closed to finish my setup, and just bad luck on my part where I got stuck behind the 22. He ended up not going, so then I had a battle about like a 4 second gap from the field, get all the way back up to second, and I was that close to getting it. So if I wouldn't lost so many time, I might have won the stage. But after the setup went in, I just felt maybe get it a little bit more looser, or get it a little bit more loose. But I just kept it the same throughout the race, and then once that last caution came out, I really did not want that caution to come out at all because I ended up being the leader when I went down payroll, pits were closed, and then that caution came out. Actually, kind of helped me at the same time though. Took 4, started second on the restart, loosened the car up a couple ticks. Perfect time to do it, and battled hard for a win.
You had a really fast car. Obviously, like I said, you had to go through a lot of adversity. Did you take anything that you took from the Cup race? Of course, you did win this race. Actually, both Cup and Xfinity race here last season as well. So you've
Hmm.
done that 2 seasons in a row. Um, assuming everything clears inspection, obviously that's going to be a
Yeah.
factor, but I expect that should, I would hope, go well. But all that being said, did you take anything out of the cup race today? Apply it to here, and then, of course, just in general, you got the pole as well here. So you started on pole, finished first. Any of that taken?
Um, mainly the line that I was running because I knew in the cup race more, like the high side gets the momentum. So basically just reading that, and also like with the cars in this race compared to the cup I wasn't able to get on the apron and turn 3 and 4 to run a pretty good line. But then in this race, a couple of times you might have saw I was able to get on the apron for a little bit, come back off, still run low, helped me smooth out my car, and it helped me keep in check in my mind if I was ended up being the leader at the end of the race to watch the high side because that gives the best momentum off the corners.
Alright, well, thank you for your time, sir. And, of course, good luck. Next weekend we head up, or I guess over to, real northern Tennessee and Bristol, Virginia, the last great Coliseum. And, of course, side of our championship last season, I expect to see you run pretty well there as well. Good luck and great win today. Or wins.
Thank you.
Well, with that being said, I think it's time to call this Xfinity race off. We got another truck race we got to do after this. Also from AutoClub, that'll be coming up very shortly after. And hope to see, hopefully, everybody there. Until then, next, like I said, we go to Bristol. And really good race today, I gotta say. Until next time.